Hey there YouTube! I'd like to start off this video with a small thank you to the user Mantis99999999999 many nines, who very graciously sent me the extra disc which I was missing from Mantera, the little discs that go in his claws. I now have a complete Mantera for no charge whatsoever. That was very, very kind of you indeed. Thank you. But moving swiftly on, this video is something of a request to everyone who watches my videos, but in particular those of you who are based in the UK, and in particular those of you who are based in and around London. As I'm sure most of you know, London, like many of the major cities around the world, is currently having a series of protests based around the whole Occupy Wall Street, Occupy London phenomena. However, what's becoming very clear, which is not being reported in the mainstream media, thank you BBC, which we own, paid for by the public, thank you very much BBC, you utter waste of space. It's not been covered, unfortunately, very well by the mainstream media. The protesters are not being very well represented. Worst of all, it's becoming very clear that the police are essentially functioning as the strong arm of the bankers and of the corrupt politicians and so on and so forth, that this movement was raised in protest of. They are currently not only hemming in the protesters and preventing them from going where they wish to, they are also preventing access to the press. So freedom of the press in this country has effectively been halted as a result of police action, and I have absolutely no doubt there will be violence, absolutely no doubt, and I have less doubt that it will be provoked by the police, even less. Agitated, provoked, directly incited, I have no doubt the police will be responsible, because it will be used as an excuse to bring out the heavy guns, effectively, to get heavy-handed about the whole affair. Below you will find an email address to the London Metropolitan Police. I would like everyone watching to write an email to them expressing your utter disgust, and also pointing out to them that you know that if there is going to be violence, it will almost certainly be their fault, and you know why it's being incited. It's no great mystery. It's what they always do. It's what the police and the physical arm of those in power, it's what they've always done. It's becoming very clear to me that the police in this country, and in the US actually, they exist at the behest of the elite. They are not there to enforce the law, they're there to protect a very particular class of criminal. That much is crystal clear at this point, and I would like you, even if it's the shortest email imaginable, just to send them a brief message informing them of the fact and telling them that you are utterly, utterly appalled.